all 4 Marvel trucks unveiled, Triple B Rampage debuts. All of this and more is coming up on this week's edition of Monster Truck News. Starting off with the results for Monster Jam in New Orleans, Louisiana, racing would go to Shaker with Ryan Disharoon, while Camden Murphy would take the skills and freestyle wins, as well as the overall event championship. The show was pretty disappointing, with the world's worst step-up jump. However, freestyle did provide us with some crazy moments from the likes of Kayla Blood, Armando Castro, and Chris Kohler with this unreal sky wheelie. Tim Jones also deserves a special mention, as his debut weekend was not what he or anyone probably anticipated, with the round 1 and round 2 lost, as he advanced into round 2 when Armando Castro could not make it out for his race, a fairly good donut for skills, and an unlucky rebound in freestyle, sending him over on his first hit. We hope that Tim Jones gets another shot at a Monster Jam event down the road to show the Monster Jam fans what Tailgater is all about. And for the Outlaw Monster Truck Drags event in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, Best Trick would be won by Toxic with Preston Perez, Freestyle was won by Austin Tweedy in Monster Patrol, and Joe Sylvester in Bad Habit took home the first racing win. Monster Jam surprised us yet again with another live stream and unveiled all 4 of the all-new Marvel trucks. Of course, we already got to see the all-new Spider-Man a few weeks ago, so now it was time to see what the other 3 looked like in the flesh. After the world's longest wait for the live stream to begin, we finally got to see what these new Marvel trucks look like in the flesh. Revealed first was Thor, followed by Black Panther, then Iron Man, and ending with Spider-Man. After the stream was ended, I was, to be honest, a little underwhelmed. Not only was one of the trucks already revealed a few weeks ago, the reveals themselves were not terribly exciting in my eyes. Added to the delay of the stream, which in fairness could have been down to a multitude of things, so I won't really hold Monster Jam to that. So at this point, you're probably asking, what do I think of these new Marvel trucks? Well, starting in order of how they were revealed, Thor is a mixed bag for me. It arguably has the best body structure and overall look besides Spider-Man, but the blue suit on the front of the truck looks really pale, especially when it was first seen on the stream. It blends in way too much with this diamond pattern around the side just before the cape, and it looks really off-putting when the cape is such a brighter shade of red. Black Panther to me is somewhat growing on me, though I'm not really a huge fan of the design. It doesn't look to have any standout features that I can see with Spider-Man, Thor, or even Iron Man, but it's not bad by any means. Ending off the new reveals was Iron Man, and I will give Iron Man some props. The colors on the truck are incredibly vibrant and fit the truck well, and I'd argue that they stand out more than the original Iron Man truck. However, the vibrant color palette the truck utilizes for me is not enough for me to become a fan of it. The face still looks really goofy, and the rest of the truck is alright. Spider-Man, however, is easily my favorite truck of the 4. It has a lot of neat features and small details. It's a vibrant looking truck and not trying to be super overdone like some of the others. I'm usually a stickler for new trucks, as you guys have probably caught on by now. However, these new Marvel trucks don't really have the wow factor or the star power that I usually feel when Monster Jam unveils a new truck design. I'm sure these trucks will grow on me the more they are ran, but what do you think of the new Marvel trucks? Let me know in the comments down below. The Outlaw Monster Truck Drags event in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania was notable not just for the world's most confusing event schedule of all time, it was mainly headlined by the debut of Triple B's version of Rampage. This beautiful purple Dodge body was designed by none other than Jam Customs, and looks to be inspired by this older purple design from 2002. Like all of the new Triple B trucks that have debuted this year, this new design is absolutely badass, and I cannot wait to see more of the all-new Rampage at future events down the road. Speaking of new designs, Rampage wasn't the only truck to head to Bloomsburg with the fresh coat of paint. Joe Sylvester's Bad Habit truck sported a new look for the event with this all-new plum crazy Bad Habit. The truck takes the previous design, only instead making the flames purple and the rest of the truck orange. The name Plum Crazy is actually a reference to the specific shade of purple used for Dodge and Mopar cars. It also looks to be inspired by previous versions of Bad Habit, when the truck was exclusively orange and purple. I will say that the bigger logo looks so much better than the smaller logo as seen on the previous design. However, I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of this new design outside of the bigger logo. The orange and purple, in my eyes, clash on this new design and does not provide as much of a contrast as the older designs that I believe this version is calling back to. I think the truck would look awesome with the bigger logo on the previous design, or just a new design altogether, but this is just my personal opinion. What do you think of this new design? Let us know down below. Any monster truck fans from the Missouri area might have stopped by the Bigfoot shop for 2023's Bigfoot Open House event, where fans can come check out the Bigfoot trucks and even witness some exhibition freestyle runs and car crushes from the team. This year's event was notable for two main reasons. The first being the fully rebuilt to 1991 spec Bigfoot 4. The truck is quite literally a blast from the past, as it looks exactly like it did almost 33 years ago. It was on display with some of the other fully rebuilt Bigfoot trucks the team owns. Bigfoot 4 is such a legendary truck, and for it to be back in the hands of the Bigfoot team and now fully rebuilt to its original spec is just an absolutely incredible sight to see. The Bigfoot Open House event this year was also headlined by Jim Cramer's Last Ride. Jim Cramer is the first competition driver of Bigfoot and was the main driver for, ironically enough, Bigfoot 4. He was the flagship driver of the team during the 80s and has gone on to have a historic career in the world of monster trucks. Last weekend marked his final time behind the wheel of a monster truck. He would do one last exhibition freestyle run behind the wheel of Bigfoot 21, where he would have some pretty good leaps as the fans gave him a well-deserved cheer for his final time behind the wheel. We at Monster Talk would like to congratulate Cramer on his incredible career in monster trucks and his last ride at the Bigfoot Open House this past weekend. It's once again time for the Monster Truck 5 of the Week, where we get to showcase a multitude of shows and tours that are touring the globe. Monster Jam will be doing double duties this weekend, with an event in the United States and a long-anticipated event in London, United Kingdom. The show in the United States will be held at Bakersfield, California at the Mechanics Bank Arena on July 15th and 16th. The lineup includes Tyler Menninger and Gravedigger, Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, Amanda Castro and El Toro Loco, Bailey Shea in Monster Mutt Dalmatian, David Olfer in Velociraptor, Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack, a to-be-announced truck and driver, and the official debut of Logan Ashline in Scooby-Doo. The event in London, United Kingdom will be held on July 15th and will feature Matt Cody and Gravedigger, Blake Granger and Max D, Charlie Porkin and Megalodon, Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco, Bari Musawa in Black Panther, Miranda Kozad in Thor, Brandon Arthur in Iron Man, and Bernard Light in Spider-Man. Monster Truck Throwdown heads to Ionia, Illinois on July 14th and 15th and will feature Crustacean with Greg Winchenbach, Crazy Train with Triton Robbins, Lumberjack with Zach Winchenbach, Plain Crazy with Montana Robbins, Reckless Driving with Jeremy Hosman, and Sinister with Elliot Miller. The Evansville Summer Smash will make its yearly return to Evansville, Indiana on July 14th and 15th. The show will feature a huge and all-star lineup, including Avenger with Jim Kohler, Axe with Joe Foley, Black Stallion with Mike Vardas, Bounty Hunter with Jimmy Cretin, Brittle with Dan Dahlgren, Brutus with Chris Kohler, Hot Tamale with Mike Brister, Overboard with Jamie Garner, Overkill Evolution with Mike Vardas II, Rage with Corey Rummel, Scarlet Bandit with Dawn Cretin, Sharkbite with Rob Poutre, War Wizard with RJ Turner, and Wildside with Zach Garner. Full Throttle Monster Trucks heads to LaPorte, Indiana on July 15th and will feature American Scout with Colton Kaiser, Bigfoot with Roger Gorgia, Bugzilla with Randy Barton, Dirt Crew with Jerry Beck, Funky Monkey with Jasmine Borders, Who's Your Daddy with Chris Rogers, Maximus with Jack Brown, Monkey Business with Thomas Borders, Relentless with Brian Rogers, and Stomper with Dalton Van Sky. Versus Monster Trucks heads to Cumberland, Maryland on July 14th and will feature Bad News Travels Fast with Brandon Dero, Storm Damage with CJ Menti, Toasaurus Rex with Jeff Bursey, and the debut of the all-new Excavator Monster Truck with Gage Bursey. And finally, the Monster Truck Family Tour heads to Tule, Utah on July 14th and 15th and will feature American Soldier with Rudy Martin Del Campo, Geronimo with Brandon Swick, Mud Monkey with Caden Morris, Rat Attack with Jacob Ladwig, and Zeus with Ashton Jensen. And well, that is all we have for you today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more Monster Truck content.